Shit ain't work. All right, Kyle, what you got going on?
All right, so yeah, I'm a junior at Fort Lewis College in
Yep.
Durango, Colorado, studying computer engineering. And shoot, I applied to the Naval Academy 3 times, Merchant Marine Academy twice, to no avail. Ultimate goal is to become a SEAL officer.
Okay, what was your GPA?
It was crap. High school was decent, 3.13, but I knew my grades weren't the best. College, my GPA is like a 2.4 right now.
Okay.
And I was just hoping on sheer tenacity that might give me a shot applying so many times, but I got the congressional, it didn't work out. I got the nominations, put the whole package in, and yeah. So anyway.
So I would just be honest with you, bud. Like, they've been on this like warrior kick deal.
Yeah.
And they want like a 3.0 to go SEALs. Mm-hmm. But I will tell you this, I don't know, like I just don't know enough about the Alaska Native American deal. Like, do you have a DAWS number?
Excuse me?
You know what a DAWS number is? Like the Native Americans have DAWS numbers.
Yeah, Indian blood card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have one?
Yeah.
So shit, I don't know then, man. Like, I don't know. I have to figure it out. Like, we have to figure it out. I don't, like, if you had a 3, what was your SAT score?
Well, I've aged out. I'm no longer could I apply to the Merchant Marine Academy.
Well, I understand it, but I'm just trying to get an understanding of how you didn't get in the first time.
So I took the ACT, and I think I topped out at 26, 27.
And you didn't get into prep school?
I didn't get into nothing. No.
Did you take calculus in high school?
Yes, sir. And I applied.
You take chemistry?
I applied as a college applicant, and I didn't get into.
What was your GPA as a college applicant?
Crap, 2.4.
Okay, so you're never getting in from college. You got to have straight A's to get in from college.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why. I mean, I don't know how you didn't get into prep school, because, like, if you got a DAWS number, you get to go to prep school no matter what, for the most part. And if you had a 26 on the ACT and you had a 3.0 in high school, what'd you get in chemistry class?
So I retook chemistry twice.
No, I'm talking about high school.
High school, I got a B.
What'd you get in calculus?
I didn't take calculus in high school. I took pre-calculus.
I just asked you if you took calculus in high school. You said yes.
I'm sorry. I took pre-calculus in high school.
Okay, so that's why you didn't get in Naval Academy.
Roger.
That's why you didn't get in.
Roger.
You have to have chemistry, calculus, and physics on your transcript to go to the Naval Academy. They're not gonna let you go if you don't have them 3 classes. Period. If you ain't took calculus, unless you're a Division I athlete and you're getting recruited, they're not gonna let you go to Naval Academy if you don't have calculus on your transcript. Gotcha. All right, so that explains it all to me. How you got a DAWS number and you can't get into damn Naval Academy. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna tell you. I would push you towards the Army right now, because the Army don't care about your GPA.
Yeah.
And you're a junior right now, correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you apply to SOAS just now?
No, sir. I'm not where I need to be. I can run. I can't swim worth a damn.
Okay.
That's what I'm working on right now.
Okay, you got my program, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what I would tell you is, like, you're not even gonna be able to apply to SOAS until next year. February of next year, a year from now. You're not gonna go to SOAS until next August. You're not gonna be able to go to BUD. You're gonna go to OCS. You won't even get the BUDs until 2024. Okay. Or you could graduate next year in May, right? 2022, and go into the Army as an officer all day, choose infantry, and then you can go to, like, you do that 3 years in the Army, and then you can screen for Army Rangers, or you can go Green Beret.
Yeah, respectfully, I know, I've watched your clips, and I know you're trying to push guys out of that pipeline, but
yeah,
that's not what I'm after.
Okay, so listen, bud, Kyle. I'm just gonna tell you, the chances of you getting picked up, I give you 1%. I won't even give you 1%. I'll give you 0.5%. Okay. And the reason I say that is because you got a 2.4 right now, and you want to go be an officer. And I guarantee you, Man, I don't know if I can. I have to ask my guy. I got to stop making guarantees because everybody calling me on the internet about my guarantees. I almost put money that they don't have any 2.4 GPAs in this selection class out of the 75 or so officers they're going to select. Okay.
Mhm.
Even as a Native American Indian with a DAWS number, you ain't going to be able to swing that. So if you're willing to go enlist, that's a different story. There's a ton of Native Americans in the SEAL teams.
Okay.
I think the number I saw was like 99, which is a huge number. Okay.
Wow.
But I'm just telling you, they ain't gonna take you as an officer, but so you gotta figure out what you want to do, and then you know what I'm gonna say about you being a minority and then going in the SEAL teams as an enlisted dude when you could go be an Army officer and kick butt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Does that make sense?
It does. It does.
And you got time to think about it, right? Like I see you got the only easy day yesterday flag in your room. You probably done convinced yourself so much that Navy SEALs is the only thing I want or I'm gonna die, right?
Sir.
And then you call me and I'm gonna motherfuck you until you understand that like you being stupid. Are you paying for college right now?
Yes, sir. Well, my parents helped me out the first half.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Did you apply for any of the Native American scholarships?
So I got to preface with this. At the school I go to, we have a tuition waiver for Native Americans. That's why I'm here in Colorado. Huge blessing, huge godsend.
Okay, so you're not paying for school.
I'm paying for my living expenses currently.
Did you apply for a scholarship for that?
Yeah, I have Native American scholarships. Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm just making sure because I know like bro, there's unlimited money for Native Americans to go to school for free.
Amen.
So if you're paying for something, you on the wrong track.
That's right.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
But yeah, no, I'm very fortunate, very blessed. I got a lot of opportunities out here, and I'm hopefully to get out of college without much debt. Will be a godsend. So,
I mean, you should, right? You should be super solid on getting out without much debt.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. So then, if you want to go enlist, go ahead.
I guess my question was just like, I love to lift right now, and I got seemingly a lot of time, and I like to run long distance. I can do long distance stuff. I'm not very fast, and I'm just trying to think what would be the best way to divvy up the training, you know?
Do you have my PDF?
I have a PDF.
Have you started on it at all?
During the fall, I was doing the speed tree, and I got the running down. The swimming, man, I'm doing twice a week. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
You're swimming twice a week.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so listen, bud. This ain't a sometimes program. It's not a I wish or I want program. Okay. If you don't do everything in that program, you're not gonna be successful.
Roger.
Okay. You're swimming twice a week. I'm asking you to swim 10 times a week. Okay. There's a small margin of difference between 2 and 10. It's called 8. All right. So you're off the mark weekly by 8 times. So you can't even ask me a question. What should I do? Because the first thing I'm going to tell you, Kyle, is, well, how about you just start doing the bare minimum, which is 10 times a week, and then call me back in 2 months and let's see where you're at.
Roger.
Okay. Because I think I told you in the email, all that lifting you want to do ain't conducive to being a Navy SEAL. It's not. Right. Muscles hurt you in the SEAL teams up to a point. Like I saw some Army Rangers, man, them dudes was jacked, right? Like they was like jacked. And like in the SEAL teams, all them jacked dudes, they get struggles. Because they can't run and swim long distances, man. And it's a straight endurance game. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so I don't know what you thought. Like, I don't know, like, you can't sit here and keep telling me you can't swim and you swimming twice a week. I'm gonna tell you, man, stop lying to yourself, Kyle. Right? Like, look, man, like wake yourself up from this dream you in, and poke yourself in the ribs and be like, oh man, I've been lying to myself. I'm not about this life. Right? Like you got the blueprint, dude. Like the PDF, man. If I had a PDF, like I kind of had the PDF, but I didn't have the run portion of the PDF. But I had the swimming portion of the PDF. If I had that whole PDF in front of me, I mean, I couldn't have failed. Just doing it, say in a PDF, I'd be successful.
Roger. So when it comes to like the pasta and stuff, as a guy who's a bigger dude, I'm sitting at 230 right now.
How tall are you?
6 foot.
So you got to lose some weight to start with.
That's what I was wondering. Is like, is it conducive to eat the pasta? Like I figured it wouldn't be.
But you're not eating. But so first of all, let's clarify some stuff with the pasta.
Okay.
We are eating a pound of pasta when we are doing all 4 workouts.
When you're hitting all your marks.
When we're doing all the work, dude, you're working out like 5.5 hours a day, man. It's a lot of work.
True.
Okay. But no, you're not eating a pound of pasta when you swimming twice a week. How often are you running?
I'm running every day. I run 5 miles.
Okay, so you're not on the run program either. So you on some boogity run program, right? You're running like 35 miles a week right now. You running all 7 days?
About 30 miles a week, I'd say.
30 miles a week. So you're taking a day off.
Okay? I was at 15 miles. I just jumped up last week and just got back into long distance running.
Okay. How long does it take you to run 5 miles?
I do 5. So 5. The loop I do is 5.75 miles. That takes me just under an hour.
Okay, so you slow there too.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so like Kyle, here's what I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm not real good at lying to people. Okay. I think you're lying to yourself personally. If you want my honest to God's truth, you got shitty grades, you got shitty work ethic, you're not really doing what you need to be doing to back up what you say you need to do. Now, I'm gonna throw a caveat on that. You don't really need to be killing yourself at this point. Okay. If you just run and swim every day, that's all you really need to do for another 6-8 months until you get ready to start training. You're not graduating from college until 2022.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got time.
Right.
But I would just tell you, like, I see somebody that's trying to lie to themselves about what you really want to go do. Because if you were about that life, you'd be serious about your preparation. Does that make sense?
That's facts. Yes, sir.
And like, if I don't tell you that, then I'm feeding into this lie that you built with yourself. And I ain't about helping you, enable you to go out there and fail in life. Does that make sense?
Jake, can you hear me?
Yeah, you back. Kyle. Okay, you back. Okay.
All right.
So you broke up a little bit. I'm saying, but does that make sense what I'm telling you?
It sure does.
Yeah, man. Because like, man, like it's hard to do what you want to do. You know, the fact that you got denied the Naval Academy, you know, shit, you ain't take calculus in high school. Okay. I know what you need to do. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's probably 0 chance you get an officer building the team. Okay. You 230 right now. I'm 230. I'm 228 right now. I was probably 50 3 weeks ago. Okay. I just stopped eating. I'm eating once a day at 2 o'clock. Between 2 and 3, I get to eat. Okay. I'm jumping rope every hour for 4 minutes. And I done lost 20 pounds. And like this week, I've lost 4 pounds. Okay. And it hasn't started slowing down yet, but I got to get down to 200 if I'm going to go do all these TV shows. Okay. Because I can't be a big juicy dude on TV.
Right.
So if I'm going to be successful, I had to stop eating. It hasn't been that hard. Last night I had a panic attack. I was starving to death, so I ate some food. But that's the first day in 4 weeks, 3-4 weeks that I have broken my once a day eating plan. Okay. My body was telling me I needed to eat. Like, I've been in this position before. When your body tell you need to eat, I don't care how hard you fight it, you gonna have to eat something because it ain't gonna turn off. And now today I've been fine, right? I went out. I'm gonna up my protein in my diet a little bit to try to counteract that a little bit. But like, dude, ain't nobody telling me I gotta weigh 200 pounds to be successful on TV. If I get down to 190, oh God, watch out. Okay, but I know that. So I know what I'm getting into. So I can't sit up here at 250 and expect to be a smash hit on TV as a big fat dude rolling around out in the woods.
Right.
Ain't gonna work.
Right.
Okay. So you can't do the same thing, right? You can't sit here and tell me, I'm gonna be Navy SEAL officer, man. Oh yeah. What's your grade? 2.4. Oh, okay. I'm a big fat dude, weigh 230. I'm 6 foot 230. How much you swimming? Oh, I'm only swimming twice a week. Like, bud, you fucking lying to yourself, man. Like you in some kind of crack dream right now. You know what I'm saying? And like, if I don't tell you that, it won't punch you in the face enough for you to be like, oh, I gotta take some action. You know what I'm saying? Like the first thing I would do is take that Navy SEAL flag down. I'll take everything else that you got that's Navy SEAL related, I would take it down. Because until you can do the work, you can never achieve the prize. It don't work backwards. You don't win the prize and then do the work. It don't work that way. Nothing in life works that way. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I'm just trying to help you out, man, because like you got the plight of a lot of this generation. You think I can just dream it into existence, right? You said I tried to be tenactic and get into the Naval Academy. That shit ain't work because you weren't doing what you needed to do to get in the Naval Academy. Now, if I got you as a junior in high school, what do you think the first thing I would have made you do as a junior in high school? What do you think first thing I would have made you do?
Calculus, physics.
I would have made sure you took pre-calculus in the summer. I got a kid in the Naval Academy right now, a senior, getting ready to graduate, that I made take pre-calculus in the summer. Okay. And then he took calculus in the fall, and then he got into school. If he hadn't taken calculus in the fall, he wouldn't have got into school.
Yeah.
Okay. But that's part of that preparation, right? You didn't get a chance to talk to me until right now. I'm just helping you out because we got plenty of time, man. We got 18 months until you got to do something.
Yeah.
All right. And you got to graduate from college and not have a job, and you could still be a year out from going in the Navy. That don't sound like a solid plan to me, Kyle. But hey, if you've been dreaming about being a Navy SEAL, at some point you're gonna wake up when you ain't, you 35 and you still ain't made it to Buzz. Because tenacity ain't gonna get you there. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. If you can't do the work, then it ain't gonna get you. You can be the most tenactic person in the world and not run fast enough and swim fast enough, and you ain't getting it. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What kind of questions you got for me now that I done brought your ass back to ground zero?
I think that's about it. It's just, I got work to do. There's nothing else to ask.
Okay. Like I tell you, man, like hit me up in like 2 months. I checked in with you because I'm going through my spreadsheet and I ain't called all my people on the spreadsheet yet. And I said, man, I need to talk to you just to make sure I know where you're at, kind of where you are. Like, I'm just going to tell you, like, you ain't going to get me 1 minute to tell you to go in the Navy SEALs. Not 1 minute. But I'll tell you all day to go in the Army officers. Okay. And I think it'll be good for you to get some acclimation in the military first to see what you're getting into as an Army officer and then go Special Forces. Because if you got a 3-4, you ain't very good at doing schoolwork, correct?
Yes, sir. 2-4.
You got to be good at doing work in the military. Okay. All right. You good?
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Okay, look, do this. Hit me back in like 2 months. I'm not going to check in on you.
Okay.
It's not. Like, that ain't what I do. But if you check in with me, we'll get back on. We'll talk. Okay?
That sounds good. That sounds good.
All right, you good with me using this on YouTube, or do I got to fucking censor this shit?
Do what you got to do.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
No, it's all good, brother. I just want to make sure because I got all these cats out here crying and shit when I put this shit on YouTube. I'm like, look, man, I'm not trying to have this conversation with 15,000 people when it's a simple ass conversation. If you don't do the work, you ain't getting to the prize, man.
Right.
All right, brother. Awesome, man. Hey, change your habits 1 habit at a time, man. Do something different today than you did yesterday to get a little bit better. Don't try to do it all at once, right? Like, don't start the program tomorrow. Right. Implement the running part for a month and then implement the swimming part 2 months from now. Make sense?
That makes sense.
If you got any problems with any of it, just give me a call. Shoot me a message. I'll talk to you.
Roger that.
All right, partner. Good stuff.
All right. Thank you, Jake.
Later.
Later.